Hello and welcome back to the CashPT Lunch Hour podcast. Today, I'm your host, Aaron LeBauer, and your special guest is Aaron LeBauer, your host. So, what I thought I'd do for the last few episodes is share with you some of my top tips for getting started. And today, I'm going to share with you the 35 marketing strategies to drive traffic to your clinic's website and generate new patients without you relying on referrals from physicians or expensive ads. If you didn't listen to the last episode was where I went through the CashPT checklist, all the essential steps you need to take to start a cash-based therapy practice. So especially if you're just getting started, you need to go back and listen to that episode. If you've already started, even if you started a few years ago, I dropped some ninja tricks and tips on how to grow your business in the most effective and efficient way. So today what I'm going to do is go through this ebook I created. So I sat down one day, I had some people asking me, and people always ask, Aaron, I need to get new patients in. And one of the things that I shared recently on a Facebook Live I did is that the number one mistake most people make is they think more marketing is going to solve their problems. So no amount of marketing is going to solve or fix a customer service or sales, retention, or staffing problem. So if you're ignoring the other real problems and you think more marketing is the solution, or you're doing a lot of marketing and it's not fixing the problems, then go look and take a real look at some of the other areas in your business. Today, so everyone was asking me, Aaron, I need more marketing. I was like, all right, well, let me just brainstorm out all the marketing ideas that I have, most of which I've used in the clinic. Some of them I haven't even tried or needed to use. So if you're listening right now and you want to go ahead and get the handout for the episode, just go to 35marketingstrategies.com and you're going to get a free download and report that shows all 35 of the marketing strategies and even a few extra bonus ones. Let me see. Yeah, there's some bonus strategies. So there's about 38 of them. And we're going to go through these together. So go to 35marketingstrategies.com, pause the episode, go there, download it, get it free onto your computer or your phone. You can even print it out and come back to the episode and listen through it and take notes as we go. So the 35 marketing strategies that you need to start using, I'm going to read them in order. These are strategies that I've put together, I've adapted from outside our industry, and I've created myself because when I started my clinic, everyone said, Aaron, you need to market to physicians to get new patients. Like, that's just the way it's done. Like, go market to physicians, etc. I've even heard from some people recently when they've been applying to get on a strategy call with me to join my mastermind program that they've been doing marketing to physicians and it's not working and they're going to stop. Like, that was one of the answers to, that was the answer to one of the questions from a couple different people. So yes, it seems logical that yes, they have your customers, right? And yes, if they say to a patient, go to physical therapy, the patient will go. But typically those are not good referrals to a cash-based practice because people just expect to pay a copay. They're not really thinking for themselves. They're not making the decision themselves. They're just doing what the, in air quotes, doctor said, right? But you and I both know we're doctors too. And whoever the patient listens to, whoever the patient is chosen to be their decision maker, they're going to listen to until they show up and you're like, oh, that's $250. And like, what? I just paid Dr. Smith a $35 copay. Why would I pay you, the technician, $200? Like, that's the conversation going on in their mind because they don't understand. They think we're just the technician. So really what we have to do is we have to get in front of people who understand that we're just not the technician. We are the decision maker and the ones that can help them make the best decision for themselves and for their life and work with them over time to truly fix their problem and keep them out of surgery. So what we're going to talk today is going to allow you to get more patients without relying on referrals from physicians. Because to tell you the truth, I've done it. I've been there, and referrals from physicians did not build my business. Okay, here they are. These are the ones that you should do first. Number one, if you haven't done this, you need to do it right now. Well, when you finish listening to this episode. Create or claim your Google business listing. So if there's only one thing you do, one thing you get from this episode, or from me at all, is make sure that you've created or claimed, because sometimes it's already existing because of their automated system will automatically build a Google listing for you. You need to claim it. And then you need to complete as much information in this profile as possible. So add pictures, like 5 pictures, 5 videos. These videos only have to be a minute long. If you don't have any videos, it's a great time to make some videos on YouTube. So create or claim your business listing. Enter your hours of operation. Okay, there's something that's not even in here, and what you can do is you can get the Google My Business app on your phone, and you can post daily on it or weekly. And you can just copy and paste a lot of the same social media posts you're putting up on Instagram or Facebook. And that also helps because then Google sees you as a real business, as an active participant on their platform. And then you need to go ask and solicit reviews from your patients. And I'm sure that's in here a few posts down. Number 2, use the Google My Business app to update your offers and images weekly. I just kind of mentioned this. These kind of go hand in hand. The Google My Business app is new. A lot of people don't know about it. Shout out to my friend Urson Religioso from Modern Manual Therapist and the Edge tool. Urson taught me about this, and it's great. It helps you build relevance. Number 3, utilize your Facebook personal bio. Okay, I'm pretty sure you have a Facebook page. If you're one of the few people that has no picture and no bio and nothing on your Facebook page, you're missing out on tons of revenue and tons of exposure in your industry. Like, just get over it. Social media is here. People use it. You don't have to use social media the way other people do. Use social media for your business. Don't let social media use you. So your Facebook personal bio, you've got about, I think, like 20 words max. This is a prominent location. And your personal profile is your professional profile. And you should include your personal mission statement or business's USP of some sort. So you can go look at mine on Facebook. And I even put a little link in there. I've narrowed it down. I've narrowed down my mission / USP, my unique selling proposition or serving proposition or unique value proposition. They're all really the same. I've narrowed it down as to who I help and what I help them do with a link to my website. Number 4, your Facebook business bio. I think a lot of people don't fill out their Facebook business page. So you need a Facebook business page, and then you need to fill out the bio and have a link on there. You make sure you include your business's USP there. It could be the same as the same one on your personal one, or it might be slightly different. And make sure the link to your website works. I can't tell you how many times people who've invited me to like their business page, I go over there and I click on the link and the link doesn't work. Number 1, if you build a Facebook business page, don't invite me to like it. Don't invite your Facebook friends who are physical therapists to like it. And it's not because I don't like your business. It's that when you invite me and other physical therapists from around the country to like your business that serves people in your town, Facebook thinks that your business needs to be shown to other people like me. So don't invite me to like your Facebook business page. Invite people in your town to like your Facebook business page. Don't invite other physical therapists to like it. It doesn't help your business reach the right people. Does that make sense? And consider that a bonus. Number 5, Facebook action button. So this is the button on your business page that most people put up a book now and they send them to the online booking. Well, you know what? Great. That's great for people that are already your customers who just want to schedule themselves, who want to determine their own plan of care. But it's not good for people who want to learn more about your business and who are prospective patients. So Facebook creates a couple different options there. And you could do, I think right now, at the time of this recording, there's a go to group type of button. So if you have a group, that'd be good. But what I use and recommend is the Learn More option. And then you can send people from Learn More directly to your website. You could send them to your About page. But what I would do is I would send them to a landing page for your book on back pain, or a landing page for your webinar or video, or even another Facebook Live you did that got a lot of traction, where you offered people a free ebook at the end, or a free total body diagnostic, something like that. Send them somewhere to learn more about your business, and not just about you, but how they can benefit from working with you. Number 6, Instagram bio. This is fun. As Instagram has more engagement right now than Facebook for a lot of people, but the Instagram bios are all over the place. So your bio should include your location and your USP and some fun facts about you, and maybe even a little social proof. And so a lot of people are using Instagram personally. Okay, great. Now we need a clinic one, or you brand yourself as the business. But the bio should include a lot of the same information. It should have who you help, what you help them do, why you're the best person, rated number 1 in Greensboro 5 years running, number 1 physical therapy clinic in Greensboro, for the last 10 years, something that's a little social proof. Click the link below to learn more, with an arrow pointing down, and then the link can change. But you want a really nice picture that shows your face. You want something clear. If your profile handle is your name, then in the air quotes name section, you could put what you do. Not just physical therapist, but personal body mechanic or something like that. Like for me right now, it's physical therapy biz coach. That's what I do. And then my handle is at Aaron LeBauer. So for Greensboro, I think it's at LeBauer PT, and it's I can't remember what it says. I think it says physical therapy in Greensboro or something like that. But you can utilize every piece of space in there to convey your message, and check it, because if there's a limit to what you can write in your Instagram bio. But if you fill it up, when someone comes to your bio, there'll be a little read more. So my suggestion would be to make it as short and concise as possible, but without it defaulting to the read more, because no one's going to click on it. You want people to see it as they scroll. They're going to come in real quick and decide if they want to follow you or not. They need all the information. Number 7, Linktree. Okay, use Linktree as your Instagram link, so people can have the option to get your current free offers and learn more about you. So it might be, at the bottom of the profile, it's like, hey, click the link below to learn more, and they click it, and instead of going directly to your book or directly to your Facebook page, it's a link tree with no more than 5 links, and it's like, get our free book on back pain, learn more about, how people with hip pain and sciatica do X, Y, and Z. Watch the case study on someone who does this. And then maybe there's a link there to your clinic website, or directly to a form, talk to a PT first, or inquire about availability form. Okay, so those first 7 are the things you need to do first. Because remember, those are easy, they shouldn't take much time, and they're customer facing. Because if no one knows what you do, and they can't see you, and they can't easily find you, then you're not going to get any new people coming in. Okay, the next ones don't really take any time, and they need to be done really soon. So I've listed these all out. When I brainstormed these out, I went back and organized them into categories of, short-term, mid-term, and long-term strategies. So number 8, YouTube videos. You need to create YouTube videos and make the file names and the title of the video and the description of the video with your keywords that you're trying to rank for. The pro tip is Put a link to your free offer in the first or second line of the description. And be sure to include the http://. If you include that, the link will be clickable. If you just put in www and whatever it is, it's not going to be a clickable link. Number 9, blog posts. Transcribe your YouTube videos somewhere like at temi.com, Temi.com, to create your blog post copy, and you can share the blog post across all your social media. Boom. You take a YouTube video, you transcribe it, and you make it into a blog post, and you embed the video in the blog post. Number 10, daily Instagram stories. Start doing stories on Instagram daily for your clinic, documenting your day, and document after you deliver value to patients, documenting your day and what you guys are doing, what you're up to. Once you deliver value in your story, then you can give a call to action for the person to contact you, or use the link in their profile, or swipe up to get a free gift, or contact you about coming in to talk to you about physical therapy, etc. Number 11, regular Instagram posts. So start with 3 times a week. Start with just 3 Instagram posts a week, maybe Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. And work up to at least 1 post per day. You don't have to do all this, but if you create a batch of content, you can have an assistant start batch posting for you, but start with committing to, even 1 post a week, but 3 posts a week, using a nice description and some hashtags. Remember, your Instagram posts are your storefront. Your Instagram stories are more like the back of the house. It's like, hey, this is what we're doing. People who know you and follow you are going to watch those most of the time, and they work really well together. Okay, so these next strategies are strategies that generate the most new patients for my Platinum Mastermind coaching clients. Number 12, write articles for local newspapers and magazines. Sometimes some of the private for-profit local magazines or newspapers will want you to advertise as well. When you do advertise, make sure it's an advertisement that looks more like your landing page for your ebook than what the hospital or orthopedic surgeons or even the grocery store is doing. Okay? You want a direct response advertisement in there. But write articles, because what that does is it positions you as an expert. You can even take those same articles from local magazines and put them online for local blogs and publications, or even just national blogs and publications and article websites. 13, create regular Facebook posts. Why does this come further down than Instagram? Because Instagram has more engagement right now for me and for a lot of people. Okay, the more people will watch my Instagram stories, then we'll watch my Facebook posts, or even Facebook stories or Facebook lives. I mean, it's like 10 times as many. I'll get 10 to 25 people on a Facebook live, or maybe 30-something people on a Facebook post. 150 people will watch my Instagram stories. I'll get anywhere from 500 to 30,000 people seeing my Instagram posts. And we're talking, if we pay for a Facebook post to boost it or advertise it, we're talking like a couple thousand. But on Instagram, we've gotten up to 30,000 multiple times. So regular posts on Facebook, post on your wall, share your story, share your blog posts, etc. Share your story, which not your Instagram story, but your personal story of why. Why did you get into PT? Why are you doing what you're doing now? You can connect Facebook and Instagram and cross-post, but these social media platforms like native posts. 13, create a private Facebook group for your perfect customer. Not for me, not for Dr. Joe Smith, the physical therapist in California, for your perfect customer in your town. 15, do a weekly Facebook Live. You can do that in your private Facebook group. Share something of value every week, and then turn that into a YouTube video, then transcribe that, and then create a blog post out of it. And then create social media content from some of the quotes from that. 16, in-person workshops at your clinic or in front of other groups or at another business. Be sure to collect everyone's name, phone number, and email address and follow up with them by email or on the phone or both. 17, one-on-one in-person meetings with healthcare and fitness professionals in your town. People who have your customers. Lead with value. What is leading with value? That means asking questions, finding out where their needs are before you ever ask for anything in return. 18, Facebook ads. When done right, they are amazingly effective and cost efficient. But as you know, they're at the end. And they're at 18, and there's another 20. There's another 20 ideas that I might even do before I started paying for Facebook ads because they're hard to master and they can take months to pay off. Okay, the next, let's see, 8 ideas take a bit more effort to set up, but give longer term payouts. So these next ideas are a little bit more at the front and they take longer to come to fruition, okay? So 19, create a walk-by traffic lead board to share your free offer. So if you actually get walk-by traffic in your clinic, you can create like a little sandwich board outside. Or you can put it outside the gym. Like if you're in a gym, this is great in a gym. Or if you're subleasing or working in a multidisciplinary center or where you are has walk-by traffic, this is a great idea. It's basically a landing page. So it's the same information you might have on your back pain ebook landing page, but on a chalkboard. 20, use window signage on your building or in a prominent location. So your window signage shouldn't just say, LeBauer PT, we're great, the physical therapy you deserve. It should share your USP and share, which shares who you help and what you help them do, and give some information about how to contact you and maybe even how to download your free report. It's kind of like the upper, above the fold section of your website. It should have that information for people. 21, cultivate word of mouth referrals by asking for them in person and in automated emails. Like this is probably one of the most important things you need to be doing, but it's in this section because it takes longer. And if you wait for people to give word of mouth referrals on their own, organically, it's going to take a lot longer. So you need to cultivate them. You need to ask for them in person, not at the end of someone's plan of care, but the moment they come in and like, oh, Dr. LeBauer, I can't tell you how happy I am. This is the first time in years that I've been able to do X, Y, and Z. That's the moment we need to say, congratulations, Mary. I'm so happy for your success. I'm on a mission to help 10,000 people in Greensboro avoid unnecessary surgery by the year 2025. Do you think you could help me do that? Yes. Okay. Can you repeat what you just said to me, but let me take a video of you doing that? And they're like, oh, a little uncomfortable. Okay. Can you just basically write that down as a 5-star rating and review on Google? Okay. Yes. Okay. Here, let me get out your phone and you go find it for them. Here, just type it in right there. That's all you need to do. But you want to also ask them to tell their family and friends about you, and you can use in-person and emails to get the word of mouth referrals and testimonials. 22, optimize your website for Google search. A lot of people think this is the first thing they need to do, and maybe it's an early thing because it takes the longest to show up. But if you start optimizing your website now, I'm about to sneeze. If you start optimizing your website now for Google search, it will pay off later after you put in some YouTube videos and blog posts, etc. All those things matter. Okay, 23, the grand reopening. Let's say you've already opened. You can still do a grand reopening or customer appreciation party. Host a live party with sponsors and a raffle that benefits a charity. Think about that. Don't make it about you. Make it about something bigger. Everyone, hey, $5 tickets, all proceeds go to the charity, or all entry fees go to the charity. You don't even have to ask for proceeds. Like everything, every bit goes to the charity. The winner gets a Theracane. 24, use Pinterest. Use Pinterest, especially if your target is female. They're moms. Moms are on Pinterest. Shoot, my mother, who's 70 years old, is sending me Pinterest stuff. She's on Pinterest. Make infographics and use images, etc. on there to capture your target market. 25, backlinks. Okay, 10 years ago, backlinks were really important. Now they help. Backlinks, what this is more links from other websites that point back to your website, the higher it ranks in Google. But you don't want to go to they used to do these backlink farms. You don't want to do that, but you want to make sure that you're listed at the APTA's Find a PT website. That's where being on Google, Yahoo, Bing, all these other websites is important. Any local business directories, local health business directories, etc., that link to your website or other blog posts, guest blog posts, writing articles on places like Huffington Post and Kevin MD and even eZine articles. Those help Google see that people are coming to your website and your website is creating value for the internet community. 26, directory listings. Get as many free directory listings as you can, which link back to your website. And number one thing you need to remember about this is always list your address the exact same everywhere else. Everywhere. Decide how you want it listed. I would go to the USPS website, the Postal Service website, go into create a label and go to send one yourself. And it'll correct you and say, hey, isn't this the address you want? And you're like, yes. So it'll have like your zip +5 and it'll say place instead of PL. And you just choose if it's place instead of PL, always put place, spell it out rather than abbreviate it. Always make it the exact same. If it's LeBauer Physical Therapy or LeBauer Physical Therapy LLC, always include the LLC or don't always include the LLC so that everywhere you put it, it's the same. Otherwise, Google won't know what it is and it'll think you're something different and it won't rank you as important. 27. This is another good one. This takes a little bit more work. Run an Instagram challenge. Run a 5-day mobility or health challenge where people give you their contact information to participate. So they sign up through a landing page on something like ClickFunnels, and you offer a prize at the end. All right, this will help you build your Instagram following because they have to hashtag and tag you. They also, at the end of the challenge, you're going to give them an offer to get an online course or come in for a free total body diagnostic or something else. You can still sell something at the end of that, as well as use it to build your following, etc. All right, the next 4 strategies are authority building strategies, which positions you as the expert and the go-to provider in your area or your community for physical therapy or more. And I just want you to remember, if you've made it this far, there's a ton of strategies in here, and these strategies work for anyone, right? These are marketing strategies. These aren't physical therapy strategies. I've adapted them to use them in physical therapy, and I teach my mastermind students how to use them in their physical therapy businesses, their online businesses, and their in-person businesses, their mobile businesses, and their gym-based businesses. The marketing strategies work for you if you have a brick and mortar clinic, you have a mobile PT practice, a concierge practice, a gym PT, you're in a CrossFit gym, you're doing telehealth, you're creating an online business or community, coaching programs, you're doing health coaching, pediatrics, etc. Marketing is marketing. That way you deliver your service and transformation is just the way you deliver the transformation. Don't let the way you provide your service become the excuse for not doing something today. All right. Off my side note, these are authority building strategies which position you as the expert. Number 28, create a podcast. Create your own podcast or be a guest on a popular podcast. It builds authority. But don't just go out there and say, hey, I want to be a guest on your podcast. Deliver value to that person first. And if you deliver value to them and your community, likelihood you'll get asked. Or you go and say, hey, I really love what you're doing, X, Y, and Z. I've been doing, after you build a relationship, it might be like, hey, I love your podcast. I would love to be on your podcast one day. How, what do I have to do to be able to get on your podcast? Versus, I deserve to be on your podcast. Get me on your podcast. I get these requests all the time. You just build some value and, ask, what are the requirements to be on your podcast? I'd love to be on there. The funny thing is is a while back I put out a request to be on my podcast and I got no takers, which is really funny. I emailed my whole list. But I get people asking all the time in wrong ways. And it can be intimidating. But if I had a local podcast on, health, and you were a physical therapist, and let's say I'm a personal trainer, and you come and deliver value to me, well, shoot, I'm going to want to get you on my podcast to share what you're doing because it's a reciprocation. Not because you asked, but because I want to reciprocate to you because you've delivered value to me. So in your marketing, and this is one of the things I teach in my course, the CashPT Blueprint, is in the mindset module, you've got to give to get. This is the whole mindset around marketing, is you've got to go out and you've got to give first. Give your best stuff away for free. Because look, people who get things for free don't really pay attention. They won't do it. They'll either be like, oh, this is too good to be true, or this is so amazing. I can't believe I can't imagine what's the paid for information like. Give away your best stuff for free. But that doesn't mean in physical therapy, always tell people how to fix their problem. You need to teach people how to identify when they have a problem physical therapy can resolve. Does that make sense? Okay, so create a podcast or be a guest on a popular podcast. It's going to build your authority, credibility, and social proof. 29, get interviewed in a magazine, newspaper, or podcast. It builds authority. You know what you could do? You could even write an article that's an interview of you. Or let's say you want to do paid advertising. You want to do paid advertising? The advertisement can be an interview of you. When you are being interviewed, you are the expert, even if you're paying for the advertisement. So hire someone, get one of your assistants to come and interview you on camera. Derek Nielsen and I did this, and this was Derek's idea. It was a great idea, so shout out to Derek, is where we came up with some questions and we sat and interviewed each other on camera. So what it does is that positions the person being interviewed as the authority. So we put our respective videos on our own website. So the video of me being interviewed by Derek is on my website. It's on my YouTube channel. And it's a blog post. It should be a blog post. If it's not, but I think pretty sure it is, because it positions me as an expert. Now I could take the transcription of that and I could submit it somewhere else as an interview. It's on my blog as an interview. I could use it as an advertisement in a magazine. I could take out a whole page or a column and make it look like a magazine article. And at the bottom it might say this is an advertisement. Great. But it's a way to build your manufacturing and building your own celebrity and authority. So number 30 is write online authority articles. So submit your articles, like a lot of things that you've put up on social media and your blogs anyways, submit them to multiple media outlets and newspapers, magazines, online mags, online blogs, etc. Now you don't have to create a press release. A lot of these things are like submit an article, or they'll have guidelines on how do you submit an article. And then do it. Submit at least 5. And look, so a lot of these are great ideas, but they will not come to fruition if you don't actually try and apply and keep going after it. So number 31, write 5 follow-up emails for your free gift. If you have a free back pain ebook or report or 10 secrets to hidden core weakness or whatever, and someone downloads it, write 5 follow-up emails. Okay? Did you get it? Or thank you very much. Here's the link. Did you get it? Okay, here's the number one thing people need to know about blank. Number 4 is like, here's a success story about someone who started with the same thing and had the same problem. Here's what you can do about it. And number 5 is, hey, here's some more information. Here's the number one struggle most people have when they have this problem, and here's what you can do about it. Okay, so here's strategies we're not currently using, but I know that work. And number 32, Google AdWords. I'm actually currently using Google AdWords. When I wrote this and came up with these ideas about a year ago, we were not using Google AdWords. I started using it again and having some success with it. And it's interesting. But use Google AdWords. They've changed their platform. I used it a long time ago and it was a lot different. Now there's an express thing and it makes it a little easier, because for a while it got really hard. I can't retarget people from my clinic's website into like a ebook opt-in page. So when I had some more time this year, I went back in to create a new strategy. And right now the strategy is more of an omnipresent strategy. It's a search ad, not a, and it directs them to our website, but it's not retargeting people, which is what I started doing. And Google wouldn't let me retarget people who visited my blog or website into going to a certain page. So I have to use it more of an omnipresent strategy. When people are creating certain search terms, they're going to see us at the top. So Google AdWords, it works. It's a lot more of a long-term strategy. Takes a little bit of time to get set up. It costs money. So you got to understand, minimum is going to be about $300 a month. You might be able to set it for less, but it might not show very well. Okay, number 33, YouTube ads. I know YouTube ads work because YouTube's the number 2 search engine. If your target audience is on YouTube all the time, you're going to want to do YouTube ads. And they can be little video ads. They can be promoting your videos. There's a whole lot of other things that you can do. 34, Facebook watch parties. I've done a few Facebook watch parties because it's where you can take your past live videos and turn them into a watch party, which makes it feel live now. You can let people know, hey, we're having a watch party. You can load up 4 or 5 videos, etc. I haven't really seen them work that well, but I haven't spent enough time in there to try to find the right formula for it. It does work because I know people are using them. So I think there's a lot of variables there, but it's new. And when a platform comes out with something new or less people are using it, a lot of times what they'll do, if you're starting to use that, they'll start giving you preference and showing more people to you. All right, number 35, attending networking events. So attend networking events, right? You know, I'm not currently doing it because back when I used to attend networking events, I'd show up and all people wanted to do was they were there for the free drinks and they wanted to hang out in their cliques, right? They weren't really there, or they wanted to sell me something. When I would go to these networking groups, they were there and just trying to sell me on it. But what you need to do is focus on connecting other people, connecting with other people, and connecting other people together. And asking people lots of questions. Practice your sales questions. Have you ever been to physical therapy? What are you struggling with? Practice your sales questions. I mean, this is probably, as I'm thinking about it, when my mastermind students asked recently about, Aaron, still struggling with a little bit of sales, etc. I'm like, well, damn, this is great. Just go to a place where people know other people are going to be there talking about their business and start asking them, have you ever had physical therapy? No. Okay, great. Well, tell me about the last time you got hurt and what'd you do about it? And just start asking them questions, get them to talk. Who cares about your business? Use it as an opportunity to fish for information and then connect people together. All right, you ready for the bonus strategies? Number 36, write handwritten thank you cards for every new patient, including asking them to spread the word and help you generate word of mouth referrals. So every time a new patient comes in, send them a handwritten thank you card and include in the script and ask for them that, hey, if we do a great job, we would really appreciate if you tell your family, friends, and colleagues about us. If you want, like the scripts for my thank you cards, they're in my CashPT toolkit and in my blueprint, my CashPT blueprint course, or make your own. Number 37, create a free gift, ebook, or video training that you can use to leverage to get potential patients' contact information from your website. All right, let me go back to number 36. Write handwritten thank you cards for every new patient. Write handwritten thank you cards to everyone who refers you a patient as well. Does that make sense? It's the inefficiencies in business that go the long way. All right, 37. Create a free gift, ebook, or video training. So create something of value. It can be a video, it can be an ebook, it can be a training, a course, a handout, a guide, a something that people can opt into to give you their phone number, name, and email address, and you can offer it from your website or on Instagram or Facebook below a video, etc. We use ClickFunnels to use our landing pages. If you want one of my and import one of my funnels from ClickFunnels for free, all you gotta do is send me a DM. There's not really a easy URL I could give you or anything right now, but just DM me sometime and say, hey Aaron, I want to try ClickFunnels. Can you send me? I can send you a course page. I can send you a website page. I can send you a back pain, hip pain / ebook page. I can send you an online course funnel that you can use for free for 2 weeks to try out their program. And even I can show you how to get it all set up. We've done majority of the work for you. You just add your pictures and business name and some information. But create this free gift, an ebook, and video training, because it's not necessarily something people are going to go watch or read, but it's something of value you can give them first, and you can offer them first in exchange for their contact information and an excuse to contact them by email and phone about the problem and get them to help themselves. Okay? 38. Reach out to 10 new people that you don't already know or have connections with, healthcare and fitness professionals, a day for the next 10 days or 2 weeks or for the rest of your life. Make a list. It's kind of called like your Dream 100 list, right? The top 100 people who have your clients in your community or area of town, wherever. Okay, yes, physicians may have your clients, but as we discussed before, they're not always the best referrals. So we need people to make a decision to come see us on their own, seeing us as the expert, not the technician, because physical therapy, yes, is a highly educated technical job. So when you're looking at scaling your business, physical therapy is a technical role that you need to pull yourself out of. And at the same time, we are not just technicians. Does that make sense? We are decision makers, and we help patients make decisions. And when patients view us as the expert and the decision makers for their health, then they trust us. So what we have to do is we have to go find other people in our community who have our patients, and they could be businesses. A lot of times they're healthcare professionals and fitness professionals. So other PTs, occupational therapists, speech language pathologists, nurse practitioners, midwives, CrossFit coaches, box owners, gym owners, Pilates instructors, yoga instructors, the studio owners, the bar instructors, BARRE, the dance professionals, etc. Cycling, bicycle fit professionals, triathlon club people, all these places. Write them down. Brainstorm out a list and contact 10 of them every day. And just, hey, I'm so-and-so. I love what you're doing. Go follow them on Instagram and like all their stuff and comment. Throw value their way. Get to know more people. The more people you put yourself in front of, the more successful your business will be, the more successful your marketing strategies will work. As I said before, just marketing your business, just throwing more fuel on the marketing fire, if you don't have a marketing problem, it's like you're going to be throwing like wet leaves on there. It's just going to smoke. If your problem is a sales and conversions problem, or your problem is a staffing or customer service issue, or something else, and you're struggling, more marketing is not always going to fix it. Like, yes, we can go and put more money into marketing and spend more time marketing, but if your rent's $5,000 and you're only charging $100 a visit for an hour, the math isn't going to add up. All right? If you're getting 10 free discovery visits or total body diagnostics a week, and you're only converting 4 of them into patients, you don't have a marketing problem. If you have 35 patients a week, or you are seeing, let's say, 40 or 50 patients a week, and your staff is seeing 25 to 30 patients a week, and you want to fill their schedules, and you're busy, and you don't have time for your family, and you can't take a vacation, and the business is struggling, and you're not generating money, the problem isn't marketing. The problem is you. You need to move your patients off your schedule onto your staff's schedule to create more time and space for you to go and look and figure out, okay, where's the problems? Okay, we need to tweak our rates. We need to improve our sales. We need to improve our efficiency. But if you don't have time to spend working on your business and you're stuck working in your business, more marketing isn't the answer. Doesn't that make sense? Okay, so there you have it. Those are the 35 and really 38 marketing strategies to drive traffic to your clinic's website and generate new patients without you relying on referrals from physicians ever or needing to pay for expensive ads. Okay, hopefully there's something in there that has sparked an idea for you or you're like, oh, I need to do that, and you go do it. So pick the one thing that feels like it's going to make the biggest impact on your business with the least amount of friction, with the least amount of effort, and go do it, and make sure you try it, not just once, but if you don't have the message right, you go and tweak your message until you get it done. And then I want you to shout me out, let me know, hey Aaron, I tried this thing, tag me on Instagram or Facebook and post in one of my groups. Let me know what you did and what the result was. And if you're ready to grow your business and you're ready to take it to the next level so that we can provide great jobs for other physical therapists out there who could never be a business owner, who might think about being a business owner, but as soon as they look at all the hard work, go, nope, I'm not going to do it, right? But they're tired and they're frustrated with their job 10 years in, even 2 years in, or 2 months in, going, this isn't for me. What did I sign up for? It's our job to create great work environments for them. Like, we need to do that as business owners and entrepreneurs. We can't just be selfish enough to say, look, I'm going to build myself a job out of the rat race. We need to now take our businesses and scale them up so we can provide jobs for other physical therapists in our areas. And in order to scale up, there's a few things that you need to do, and there's some critical systems you need in place. So what does that mean? We need to provide jobs for other people, but you also need to be able to generate revenue so you can go on vacation with your family, go on maternity leave, just leave every afternoon to pick up your kids, or come in late after you drop your kids off. And to do that, we need to have other employees and people working for you and building and scaling your business, whether you stay in one location or you do 5 locations. And in order to do that, you need to put systems in your business. So here's what I want you to do, is go to 35marketingstrategies.com. Okay, it's 35marketingstrategies.com. I could spell it out for you, but go there, download this guide, the 35 Marketing Strategies. And when you do that, I'm going to send you some information about how to also join me on a free webinar training for the 7 most critical systems to create time and freedom for any physical therapy business owner. So go to 35 Marketing Strategies, 35 marketingstrategies.com. Spell it out. You're going to get this guide. You're going to choose 1 or 2 of them to focus on this week. And then you're going to, when I send you the information, you're going to register for the webinar and go do the webinar training so you understand where these marketing strategies go in the systems in your business so that we can get other people to do it. Because a lot of these strategies are time intensive. And yes, you could do it, but wouldn't your time be more efficient if you could delegate these out to other people? And so we need to look at doing that. And how do we do that? And utilizing your current resources and systems so that we can grow and scale and get you truly what you want. Thank you very much. I really value your time being with me today for the CashPT Lunch Hour podcast. We've got some amazing guests coming up in the next few weeks. Also, I want you to look out for a huge announcement from me about an event next year called PT BizCon, March 20th and 21st. This is the first time I've told anyone about it. Tickets aren't available yet, but keep your eyes open in the new year because tickets will be available and early bird tickets are going to go on sale in early January. And if you're one of my coaching clients already, you'll have an opportunity to get a pre-sale ticket in December. So that time may be now when this comes out, but just keep those dates, March 20th, 21st, Charlotte, North Carolina, on your schedule for PT BizCon. And I'll see you on the other side. Peace.